Bosko's Soda Fountain is a pretty fun animation. This is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1931. It's directed by Hugh Harmon and Rudolf Ising, with a voice cast including Johnny Murray and Rochelle Hudson. And I definitely preferred the first half to the second, and I kind of wish the first part of the narrative was the entire cartoon. I think they could have done a lot more with that, but I didn't necessarily dislike the second half. It just wasn't as good. It starts off with Bosko making ice creams, these sodas for various customers, and we have this adorable little mouse. It's so cute. And then we have a couple of other customers, and we get a lot of humor out of that. Visually, it looks brilliant. I love the design of the space. I love the way Bosco reacts when things go wrong. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was a really fun concept. And I wish we got more of that. I wish we had more customers. I would have been keen to see what other customers would come along and what else could go wrong for Bosco. But the direction they took is actually involving Honey and one of her pupils. She's teaching piano, and the pupil demands an ice cream. So she phones Bosco and asks Bosco to bring an ice cream over, which he does on his bicycle. And I won't say any more about what happens there, but honestly, I didn't really care for it. As I said, I didn't dislike it as such, but it certainly wasn't anywhere near as entertaining as the first half of the animation. In the first half, there's a lot of variety. We have some great characters. It's really interesting and a really fun concept. With the second half, the pacing really slows down and it just wasn't as fascinating. Visually, it wasn't that interesting to look at. I just wasn't that bothered. But the first half is really strong and really makes up for that. And I thought it was rather adorable. Bosco's Soda Fountain is a fun concept, generally well executed, beautifully animated, and rather entertaining. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite Bosco cartoon, mostly because the second half is quite weak. But if I was just judging it purely on the first half, which I really thoroughly enjoyed, I'd say it's a strong contender. If you're a fan of Bosco, or even if you're new to Bosco cartoons, then Bosco's Soda Fountain is definitely worth checking out.